Hello everybody, Rudderman here, welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Let's go ahead and showcase the Super Saiyan Warrior in Black Dark Dragon Ball boost. Of course not Bardock, but basically it is Bardock. Over here on Dokkan, one of the other heroes units that came out. This is the second to the last unit that we're going to be showcasing. This time around I am possibly going to go outside of the heroes team, and we're going to be testing this guy out on the Super Saiyans team. Granted, I upon reading this guy's kit, it can get a little bit confusing as to how this guy is possibly going to work, so we're going to see things how it actually does work out. But yeah, this character is pretty interesting. We're going to be showcasing him here. So he leads Super Saiyan's category Ki +3, all stats 130. His super attack is the Finish at Impact. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers attack and defense. So his passive here, boost received through the Dark Dragon Balls. Let me just get through this, because this is where it all starts to boil down as like getting to like a very confusive status. So he gets Ki +2, attack and defense plus 150%. He has a 30% chance to crit. He gets an additional attack and defense plus 100% when attacking. He does get an additional attack and defense plus 150%, and a chance of performing a critical hit plus 30% when attacking if the target enemy's HP is 70% or less, plus an additional attack plus 150%, and a chance of performing a critical hit plus 30% when attacking if the target enemy is at 40% HP or less, right? Or the enemy's HP is 40% or less. He gets an additional attack plus 50%, launches an additional super when the target enemy is an attack down, defense down, stun, or target enemy's super attack is sealed. He gets 40% damage reduction plus an additional damage reduction of 15% within the same turn before attacking an enemy whose HP is 70% or less. He gets an additional damage reduction of 15% within the same turn before attacking an enemy whose HP is 40% or less. He does get an additional attack and defense plus 100%. And launches an additional super attack for the rest of the battle after delivering a final blow. So here is the confusing part of this, because I don't know. I mean, some other people were able to understand this. I was not one of those people, unfortunately. I wasn't able to get this until I sat down through some of the tweets that people have made about this guy, stating that the more HP the enemy has, the greater the damage reduction that we have. For example, here it states that he gets the 40% damage reduction. He does get an additional 15% damage reduction within the same turn. This is before attacking an enemy whose HP is 70% or less. So the more HP this guy has, the greater the damage reduction. Meaning that if you have the enemy like at full HP, he will consistently have the 70% damage reduction that he gets, whether it be the 40% HP threshold or the 70% HP threshold. The lower his HP gets, the less damage reduction we get. For example, here, like let's say we will not get that 15% damage reduction if the enemy has less than 40% HP. I don't know if we understand each other right. It's a bit confusing. It's a little bit weird for us to phrase it out there, but we're going to see how it works here, and we're going to test it out here on the showcase. So as per usual, I build my units full launch, especially for the heroes character, so that's how we're going to go. I did give them a bit more additionals than anything, so we're going to see if those additionals do come through. So we're going to showcase him here on the Super Saiyans team. We're going to be bringing alongside the Transforming Bardock, because they do share some links together. So we also brought some of the heroes units in here just for the sake of bringing them, because it will be nice to have these units and bring in the support for Bardock, right? So Let's see. Let's see how we do things here. So we can't seal, and this Vegeta can seal. So we can basically see how our boy is going to look. So if I understand everything correctly, we have the damage reduction before attacking. So we have the 70% damage reduction. The more HP the enemy has, the more damage reduction we get. The less HP the enemy has, the more attack power we get, but we don't have the damage reduction. You get what I'm saying? It's a bit weird. So let's go ahead and test things out here on this one. It's a bit inconsistent. I don't know why the wording for Dokkan just made it that way, but it's a bit confusing there. So yeah, we did went out of our way to try to use the Super Saiyans team led by the Saiyan Day Vegeta. That way we can have a better spot for this guy. Of course, the new Goku does give him the 200%, right? So we're getting all of our links active here. Do keep in mind that with this Saiyan Day Vegeta, we do share at least 5 links together. So alongside this this Vegeta from Heroes, right? We're getting some important links as well, like Super Saiyan Experienced Fighters and Prepare for Battle, which again he does link pretty well with him, so not too bad. If only we were giving support here on this rotation, but Vegeta is only providing support for Vegeta's family category units, not for Goku's family, right? Which Bardock, of course, is in. We're gonna see that we're gonna seal these guys, which this is the perfect setup. So we will get the additional 50% attack. And if we don't have our enemy's HP super low, which Vegeta could get them in, then we will possibly, yeah, at this point we are going to possibly see it. They're possibly gonna be under 70% HP. So we are possibly gonna see that HP threshold going in for the damage reduction or the additional attack power that these guys are going to get, right? Okay, so he's definitely under 40% HP. Let's see. 15 million. So at this rate in time, they have to be under 40% HP. Give me another one. Okay, so we do have the final blow. Perfect. 16 million there. Okay, so he got all of the attack buffs. And we got the attack buff for delivering the final blow. So just absolutely perfect. The only thing that can mess things up is if we die. That is the only thing that can mess us up. So I'm hopeful that we don't. Hopeful that I did just not jinx myself for that. So yeah, that was basically, we saw like an onslaught from Vegeta, just making the enemy go to 40% HP or less. So we got every single attack buff from Bardock, or the Warrior in Black Super Saiyan, right? So he got attack and defense plus 100% when attacking. So he got that plus the attack and defense plus 150% that he gets at the start of the turn. He also got the additional attack plus 150% and the 30% chance to perform crit when attacking, if the target enemy's HP is 70% or less. And we got the additional attack plus 150% and the extra 30% chance to crit because he was at 40% HP or less. So the less HP the bosses have, the more attack power this Warrior in Black Super Saiyan is going to get. However, the more HP we have, the more damage reduction we are able to obtain, right? The more HP the enemy has, not we. So a bit confusing. It's just that the wording was confusing for this character. But to come out of the gates like that, they're tossing out like a 15 and then 16 million attack stat, just because was pretty good. Okay. So we'll float off Goku so that way we can see him alongside the Bardock. The Super Saiyan, right? Alright, so we do have again, keep in mind, we spoke about this. He gets the attack and defense plus 100% at the end for the rest of the battle. And we do get the guaranteed super because the enemy, we were able to deliver the final blow to the enemy, right? So we're getting 249k defense here. We got everything active except for Super Saiyan. So if we do go Super Saiyan with this Vegeta, which I am maybe thinking about it, but we do want to stack like just a little bit. We are able to get Super Saiyan together, but I'm gonna keep them alongside Vegeta because again they link pretty well together. Bardock, this base form Bardock, and of course this Super Saiyan Warrior in black do share very decent links together. That's his best linking partner, right? So the only thing that they won't share is family ties. So they everything else they do share together. So 249k defense there. Do keep in mind that he does greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn on his super attack, so he doesn't get any like attack or defensive raises. It all depends on the enemy's HP, and even then we're getting a lot of attack power instead of defensive power. So if we look at it here, we're looking at the HP that the enemy has. I'm thinking that the enemy has above 40% HP but less than 70% HP. So I'm thinking that maybe he does have some damage reduction with him. So he might have the 55% damage reduction, but again, I don't know how this rotation is gonna go. We might finish it off here on this turn and see just the strength of the Saiyan Warrior in black, but who knows. Let me see what Vegeta. If Vegeta doesn't go too crazy here, I would love it. So that way we can be able to see the strength that this Saiyan Warrior in black has, right? But this time in particular, we're going to lose the damage reduction because, yeah, triple super. We are getting this guy very low on HP. So, yeah, let's see, one more. Okay, it's just the normal. So yeah, he's under 40% HP, pretty certain. So we're going to get the max attack buffs here. So 15 million once more. We are going to get the guaranteed additional super attack, but we don't need it because that's another thing. Like, if you do build this character up, I suggest people build him with the consideration full dodge. That is just that as God intended. Build him full dodge because you're going to constantly crit. You're going to, if you have other people in the fight where you're just going to tear down the house, and this guy is going to be the less HP the enemy has, the more damaging he's going to be. He's going to cause havoc here. He has that 30% chance to crit already, plus he gets the additional 60% chance to crit, albeit the enemy has to be under 40% HP in order for you to get that. But you're already basically almost critting every single time. So there's no need for you to give him any crit. There's literally zero need for you to add some crit on this character. I did give him some crit. Yeah, 4, because I think that was due to the equipment. Yeah, that is the only crit that I gave him. Other than that, it was just dodge and additional. There's no need for you to give the crits to this character. I'm pretty sure, just like I've been seeing through the grapevine, people have been not reading people's super attacks and people's passives to the point that it's like, oh, well, he does guarantee, like, he stacks crit on his super attack, but I'm going to give him some more crit so he can do some more damage. That's not how you should build your units. It's just a bad design. Like, bad strategy if people are deciding to just build their units like full crit when this unit in particular doesn't need it. Same with this Saiyan Warrior in black. He does not need the full crit. No. Kids, let's learn together, right? He has a 30% chance to crit on his passive. Then he gets 30% if the enemy's HP is 70% HP or 70% or less. And if he gets an additional 30% chance to crit. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Me and my stupid mouth. Alright, I'm gonna go back in here again, because this is like the best setup for Bardock. For the same Warrior in black, because he needs to be in this side. Really? Oh, my God. We had the perfect, like, that was the perfect run. That was the perfect run there, and we just died. Alright, I hate these guys, man. Alright, might as well bring you guys back here. We didn't end up being that lucky earlier. But let's see if we can get the final blow with this guy, because that's one of the most annoying things first. Getting the final blow is gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh boy, I just had to die there. I just had to. That was one of the most unluckiest things ever, man. It is a very, I think we discussed this on the stream and things like that, but this is a very situational character. I feel like that is what this character is all about, right? Very situational, very odd character. Right? The design for this character is just like, I don't know. The 16.6 million. There we go. No guaranteed additional needed. Again, I only have the 4 crit on him, so he did crit here. Just because he has that super, like, almost guaranteed chance to crit there. So, game, we're gonna have a problem if we die here. Just letting you know. We're gonna have a problem. Alrighty, so let's, I don't think I need to go with Bardock to transform. I am a bit skeptical at the end, so I don't know. Let's just not be too hasty here. Gogeta, don't you dare finish me off, because we're gonna have a problem. Okay, we see Super in that guy instead of anybody else. So yeah, dude, it's like 400k. Are you joking me? 400k, Vegeta? You taking that much? Oh well, at least he's super there. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. It's a little bit annoying. Yeah, very situational character. I feel like he's just going to, like, again, you guys have seen that the more we haven't had any scenarios where we have gone to the point that he's max HP and we have gotten hurt by him. Maybe even if in this case on this rotation we don't have Gogeta get to that threshold of HP and we get to that segment where we can see him take damage and he tanks it pretty well because of the damage reduction, we're gonna be fine. But I mean, Bardock is not going to do too much damage. Let's see what happens here. We do have the final blow that we delivered to him, so we are indeed going to have some of his sections of his passive active. We're going to have some damage reduction in here, unless, oh my god, oh, thank you, Bardock, thank you. Oh, thank you. You're an absolute savior. Thank you. My god, this is gonna be annoying. Please.
計算だけでわかるもんじゃない。俺たちサイヤ人はな。
Now I can do something silly. Oh, we lose Saiyan lineage. I can do something silly. We can either do that, we can use the active skill and get him a little bit low on HP, but that means that we will lose the like the option of us seeing if the damage reduction is proccing or not. So I'm gonna leave it over there. I mean, Vegeta's still gonna do a lot of damage, so I guess we might as well just try to continue and try to conform ourselves with the final blow. So let's just do this. Well, not with the final blow since we already got it, but if I put him on slot 1, we die. I can't. Oh, we won't be able to see Bardock do his little thing, unfortunately. I should have used. I could have used a Senzu Bean item here. Oh, bye, Gogeta. It was nice seeing you. Yep. Oh man, like yeah, like how are you going to see this character? Explain to me how you're going to see him. At what scenario you're going to like try to look for him? I don't know. All right, chat. Well, not chat. Gogeta, Vegeta, please. Let's not end Gogeta's whole career here, please. Can we make him? Can we keep him alive for just a slight smidge? Like, don't go too crazy on him this time around. Please, just begging. Just keep him with some thresholds of HP so that actually we can be able to see something from this warrior in black Super Saiyan. So, just letting everybody know, I don't like him. Like he seems decent. I'm not gonna take that away. He seems decent. But it's just, again, very situational. The guy doesn't need crit whatsoever. You don't need to give him crit. There's no need for you to do that. I am begging you. You will lose your Dokkan rights if you give him crit. I'm sorry. That's just how it works. Do not give him crit. He's going to constantly crit depending on the enemy's HP threshold. So again, it's a very weird wording. But the less HP this character or like the opponent has, the more chances you're going to see a more uber offensive Saiyan warrior in black, right? But if you have a lot, like you're going to the next fight, right? You're seeing him, you will be able to see the 70% damage reduction that this guy has, right? So at this very moment in time, I think we don't have our rotation set up accordingly to the point that we can't even, like we're decimating him. Look at that. There's no way. There's no way. Like, we can't showcase this character like this. Can I can't even miss a super attack. Vegeta's just going to outright slaughter him. I kind of want to put him on slot 1, but again, he doesn't have HP. This man has no more HP. Like, he's about to die. So if I do give him, like, if I do put Bardock on slot 1, we're dead if he doesn't dodge. So he is attacking. Oh my god. What happens if I go with Bardock on slot 1? We're dead either way. This is so annoying. Ah, dang it. Alright. Maybe he doesn't seal on super. God damn it. I was gonna bank on us getting super attacked. I can't. It's impossible. It's impossible to do it. We're either gonna kill this Gogeta or we're just gonna constantly see the offensive side of Bardock every single time. Like we can't go defensive, unfortunately. We will have to like jump into the fight again in order for us to see it. Please stop it. No. Enough, Vegeta, please. No. Okay, cut it out. Oh my god. Yeah, it's impossible, dude. I can't. Oh my god, I'm trying, chat. I'm trying desperately hard so we could see something good out of him, but I can't. It's impossible, chat. It's impossible. And I'm thinking we're dead here because I forgot to turn off the active skills. Oh my god. Yeah, I will possibly try to jump in one more time, but in a different scenario where we can be able to see like how strong this guy's going to be. And I think we're dead here on this rotation. Just letting everybody know. It's either we're dead, or Vegeta just somehow dodges that attack at the end there, because I don't think these heroes units can survive that. Nope. Okay. Actually, no, he did survive. Just annoying. It's annoying. It's like trying to get those scenarios there is just a mess. So I'm trying. I'm absolutely trying. I'm doing my best here, chat. Maybe on this next rotation where he just doesn't slaughter Gogeta, we could be able to see it. I don't know. Could we see it? Could we possibly see it? Oh my god. This has been the... I was actually fine. But this has been quite of an annoying sequence of events. It's just like first dying for like we had the perfect setup. We got the final blow at the first rotation, like the first phase. We were fine. Then we were continually moving forward, and then bada bing, bada boom. We had to die there, and now we're here once more. We're just Gogeta's just getting his ass delivered to him, and we're just like, what can I tell you? Okay, at least we're debuffing him. We're not gonna be doing a lot of damage here. Please don't. Okay, 134k. I can take 134k. That's fine. Right. Whatever happens, happens. I don't care anymore. I am done. Get me out of this hell. Whatever happens, happens. So we'll have them on slot 1. Either way, these guys are not able to do too much damage here. And Gogeta's capable of doing a lot of damage. I don't think Gogeta's gonna get him to like 70% HP. We'll see, but I am infuriated with the way that this showcase has gone. I don't like it. It has been a horrendous showing from us here. Just the RNG is just getting us very unlucky. So if Gogeta doesn't go too crazy, please just stop. Thank you. Let me just see here. So now it got a little bit lower, 7.9 million, but that's because we are not completely decimating this guy. Okay. Double digits. Like I mentioned, like, will it even matter because we're in the initial phases of the fight? Does it even matter? I'm gonna try my best to like get him into a situation where he's just, oh my god, we're seriously about to die. He's at full HP, so maybe the damage reduction can help us here. Let's see. I'm gonna pause here and then we'll be right back. Unless we die here. Do you wanna get me out of the misery that we have here? Nope, we're still in it. Alright, we're back. Let's see what this guy's going to do. Will he be very defensive this time around, or Vegeta's just going to mess us up here and get him to a very low HP threshold to the point that we actually do need to try to get the extra attack buff. So that's the contradiction. Like, you either, or like, well, dilemma instead of contradiction. Just the dilemma that you will have between those two dudes, between this guy. Would you rather have him deal the final blow and then see how defensive this guy's going to be, and getting him into susceptible situations where he's just going to get absolutely destroyed? Or would you rather just see how he does defensively on scenarios like this, where we get him on slot 1 and the enemy just doesn't do a lot of damage to him? Those are the options. But you won't be able to see a high attack stat, right? Like 5 million there. He doesn't get the additional guaranteed, and we don't take a super attack, but he's at least taking double-digit damage. That I can say. He's taking at least some double-digit damage there. I I mean, in comparison to other units, there are other units in here that kind of shit the bed. Those other units are in this team, so I really don't know how good we looking, but yeah. Do I pause here? I mean, Gogeta's just going crazy here, and then Vegeta could go crazy as well. Kind of wanted him. I want him to do the final blow. God, I hate final blow mechanics, man. It's just why? It's just the most ridiculous thing. It's not needed. Why you give me final blow mechanics on my heroes units? Why are you doing this to me? So this man is gonna die here on this turn. So that's a thing. I got a few restarts on this event. Well, we got them on slot 1. I mean, on slot 2, basically. So we could see, okay, we're sealed. That's gonna work in our favor greatly. That's good. Okay, so Vegeta's sealed, so he's not gonna be able to do too much damage. I actually am a bit worried about this Vegeta, Super Saiyan Xeno Vegeta, because he could get slapped here by the Goku and Vegeta unit here. Only one super. Well, at least we didn't die. We're gonna have the support from Goku, Xeno Goku, but guess what, chat? This is the final turn. I'm gonna put him in harm's way. If we do get absolutely destroyed, that means that this unit is bad. It's just what can I tell you? So I'm gonna put him in the line of fire here. He does not have damage reduction, so we're gonna see how good he will do under pressure. Will he dodge or just get hit, and those hits are just gonna do a lot of damage? Let's see how. I'm testing things out. I really want to see how it all works. So he's not taking double digits, meaning that he doesn't have the damage reduction. So 12 million, you guys saw his attack skyrocket because his HP is very low. Give me another one. Okay, perfect. We are getting the final blow. So that's good. That's good, chat. That means that we can see a bit of an upgrade for his defense and stuff like that. So let's jump over to his next appearance. All right, optimal setup here. Full links active. He's very high on HP, so we do possibly have some semblance of damage reduction. I'm not going to put him on slot 1, and I'm hopeful that Bardock here does not get us killed. Please. Enlighten the masses. Show me what you got. This guy should not be doing too much damage, though. I hope. Stop. It's impossible. I can't do it, bro. It stinks. Oh, yeah, 16 million. It's a very situational character. That's all that I can give. 23.6. Okay, dude. Okay, well, again, the lower the enemy's HP will get, the more attack power you will get out of them. We've seen that clearly, right? So, very situational unit. What happens if, like, I'm gonna plow through this Gogeta here. Let's just see what this man is capable of, like, getting here. Maybe we can get over to STR Blue Gogeta on this rotation alone, and that way we can get ourselves situated. Maybe, I don't know. If we do see it, then we're capable of maybe seeing some good stuff. Just him being on slot 1. Well, basically kicking off the turn where Blue Gogeta is gonna show up. I know it's. I should have ended the showcase a long time ago, but we did see some pretty good numbers. He got to like freaking 24 million attacks that there. So yeah, I'll pause here. I'll be right back. All right, line of fire it is. I'm just gonna put him in here. Let's see what happens, because again we couldn't kill on the previous turn. So let's just. This will be the actual final turn. If we, I really want us to get supered, so I can be able to see if he's able to either dodge it or if he's able to tank it. Like, please, dude, like, show me something. Okay, he's taking double digits. So 15 million there. He does have all of his links active, except for, you know, one of the more obvious links there. But yeah, 18 million there. With this time with no support. But yeah, there's a unit that if you do want to finish off the fight here with, that is going to be the benefit of that. So overall final thoughts of this character, I don't know, man. He, again, very, very situational character, I feel. He is just going to depend on how the enemy is going to look, right? So if we look at it a certain perspective, for him to, man, I don't know, let me see. He's a situational tank, I would say. He provides, he doesn't provide a lot. He can still easily possibly die to super attacks, especially during the last final phases there. Like, if we continue on this fight and like get to the point that it's like, oh, blue Gogeta, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna super us? And if we do die, that is just going to be the case there. But that's when you want to span the active skills and the transformation. That's basically closer to the end of everything, like end of the fight. And by the time, like, if we do that, like use the active skills, use all the transformations that we got here on this turn. Like, let's say, for example, here we got Vegeta transformed. We can be able to transform with the other Vegeta, but this guy's not going to be able to survive, especially with 200k defense there. But by the time we get there, I will get this guy on slot 3. The enemy's HP is slow. So that way we are not going to be able to see the damage reduction that he's going to get. He's just going to be like under the HP threshold that we need in order for us to see the more damaging, more offensive side of what he brings to the table, right? So he's going to be super uber mega offensive, doing 15 million attack stats. Because the enemy's HP is low. However, if we get him on turn 1 where he was able to tank for double digits and things like that, those are the case scenarios, right, where he was able to actually just tank for double digits. We put him in harm's way to see what's what, but Gogeta's HP was pretty low, and that we kind of saw a little bit of a glimpse there where he was able to not get the damage reduction proc. It was more of the defense that he had that turn. So yeah, like he is a very situational character, I feel. After all is said and done, once you get to the final phases here and there, you have every unit transformed, like Gogeta Blue out here, Super Saiyan Vegeta. Everybody's just going to be on attack mode. Meanwhile, this guy, once he gets to have his shot at the sun, unfortunately, he's just going to see the enemy at very low HP. He will finish off the enemy because that is what this guy does. The closer the enemy is to death, this guy's just going to take advantage and just wrap things up. So yeah, a very situational tank unit. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this Saiyan Warrior in black. Again, I sort of like him, I sort of don't like him. It all depends, who knows. He seems to be, again, just looking for various scenarios here and there in order for him to fit as to how good he can be. But yeah, for now, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.